Yes, top of the moment to you anywhere where they watch us from. A lovely evening to everybody where they watch us. Today will be Thursday. And as you take note, our Thursday evening like this, now very special one they be from WAP TV. Talk up say marry me, they always come your way 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And immediately there's a super story. Revenge in particular self, they follow. So for now marry me with Shola and Slimmy. How you doing?
I'm very well. How you doing? Feels
How's
good.
the day been?
I know. So I don't know. I've been having this. Yeah, it's been on a very low one. I've been having this constant headache for days. So I needed to just take, stress. So I needed to just rest. But outside that, I think it's been a very slow and steady kind of day. On a low. On a low kind of day. But yeah, it feels good to be here. I mean, we don't get to do this every day. Yeah. So every Thursday, of course, Shola and I get to come here, talk about love, talk about relationship, just talk about what we sabi do, and that's to create solutions to, of course, problems we dey for marriage or we dey for relationship. My name is Slimmy, and just like waiting Shola talk, of course, we dey together from now go reach the hour of 8.
Okay, we are taking you on another journey this evening, something entirely different, something unique, a very kind of different story, different in the sense that there are very many times when people want married, they always talk, say, well, I'm more particular about my wife since we've seen Amia go start the journey. Why some people go talk say no, where I want pick from safe matter because it go tell me
the roots, the foundation of a house must be strong before the house go fit stand.
Thank you. That's the Lord mistress giving you that quotation. So
it's just the fact.
The people, some people go tell you say where I won't go pick from it matter because that person are the seed or product of that place. Yeah. So if that place no good, that seed.
Say the seed obviously
not feel good. So wait till you come feel.
Wait till they come out good.
Wait till you feel because the bros will write us this evening. Come down, tell us say the seed, a very lovely seed, bright, sweet. In fact, looks good, but say, bro, where you want come plug from now?
Plugging from house, Kwashoko. Go commerce.
Say they drink like fish. Say mother-in-law, they drink like fat. Not until we reach there.
Not until we reach there, my dear. But if we say, they happen, we'll just deceive ourselves. Because the truth is, something like this, obviously, they happened for homes. For somebody to write us to tell us this now because of, say, it happened for an end. So, say it happened for bros end. I should say 1,001 home will see they suffer this kind of thing. And that's not the beauty of the show. When you realize the fact that you're actually not alone, you've got persons who don't go through that phase. How were they able to manage? How were they able to cope? How did they come about their solutions? That's now why we get a show like Marry Me. So I'm extremely, I wouldn't say I'm excited because I try to put myself for the broad shoe. Like I've been trying to put myself in the shoes since morning to say, okay, fine. And then also the lady shoe because I feel say, okay, fine. I'm more figure come make she day okay.
I mean, we've had discipline ourselves.
We've had situations where parents go train their kids, but their kids go turn out otherwise. And we've had situations where we say reverse now the case.
Where
just like
no train the
they no train the kid. You became a better person. So that will actually be the case. Yeah.
Should
but
she now still suffer
the problems of the hair? But they say, can you come with visit the scenes of you get the proverb plenty, but no be tonight.
That's why I call you Lord Mistress this evening.
No. When I actually saw the story in my head, I was thinking, I said, okay, I have a brother, just one. And I remember asking my other side, they always tell me, say, Motola, if Babaji wants to get my will scrutinize, will check, she's
they have started their own personal wahala. Now. The lady to be, the bride to be now is in trouble.
No,
if she's too churchy, if she's too party,
Shola, the truth is, this is my brother. I mean, I collect I think my younger sister collect like 10 years from him.
Wow.
Do you get? So you can imagine how many years difference go there between me and him. And then my elder sister. So there is this very long gap
for him.
So me, I'm not even worried because he thinks like me. So me, I'm not even bothered about. But you see my elder sister, she's particular about Tola, no, this one. So this one we have to be sure, we have to be clinical. So marriage is not something.
So the lady has a lot of tick to which she must tick from
marriage
the eldest.
Is not. That's why I didn't want to get too emotional or be unnecessarily I don't say I feel what she might be feeling right about now, because for every man that wants to come into her life, for Janet, because for every man that wants to come into her life, go always one reason her background to say, okay, that what if she's even pretending because she wants to just get me. So if I eventually marry her, now waiting the assurance say she no go back to go become something like her mother. And that might actually not be the case. Like you said, she might actually have trained herself to be a better person. But I think we're already talking about the story.
We pick the story from middle. We won't come make una day suspense. We una don't do the suspense and say, what if it happen? So now we'll go the beginning of the story. The story now about Martins and Janet. What happened to Martins and Janet? Watch out, stay tuned, go nowhere.
You don't overwork your All right, so guys, I think it's safe for us to go for. We didn't talk about all of those our first preambles.
Yes, so this one we even text ourselves.
Yes,
the story today
is actually dicey, so it's fine.
So it choke.
Yeah, it choke. So let's choke you guys out and then choke you back, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah. My name is Martins, and the lady I want to marry is a very good girl. We've been dating for the past 4 months, and our ways are very straight. I have no reason not to trust her because she has always shown good characters and discipline in all her doings. The only problem I have that is making me have a second thought, or maybe or not to marry Janet, is when I visited her house. Slimmytee and Shola, her mom is just the opposite of her. To start with, she couldn't even pretend when I visited their house. She just kept drinking like a fish. I've never seen a woman consume alcohol that much before in my entire life. The kind of weird music and the weird dances were nothing to show for a supposed to be mother-in-law. As if that was not enough, she started asking about my salary level and the kind of apartment I live. I'm scared because there's a particular proverb that says a bad wife can be managed, but a bad in-law cannot be managed. How will my parents even feel when they eventually meet her in the nearest future? I need a sincere advice from the viewers if I should go on and marry Janet or I should back off. Yes, you're welcome back to the show. If you just join us, now marry me, what they do with Slimmytee and Shola. Most definitely every Thursday evening, 7 to 8 p.m. now, will they come your way to discuss everything we get to do with love, marriage, relationship, making sure that we find solution to everything where they affect relationships. So the one we'll call it come this evening are that of Martins and Janet. As you don't read for yourself, we'll say we will still can't take them again so that we will take them paragraph by paragraph so that we'll understand them together. Out of Martins we been talk say the lady for your own face, a very beautiful lady, love her, na good girl, good character, and she's straight. But the shocker begin when he go visit.
The one I don't see, Shola, seriously, I hope parents to start realizing there's a story we are supposed to take or we should take next week. I saw it amongst our stories, like amongst the ones we got, where the parent of the guy, because of how much he actually loved the girl, was forced to pay the bride price. He had to borrow. She's not even working. So don't let me even. But what I'm trying to say is, you see, our some parents got start to do better. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Some parents got start to do better because I realize why some men they choose to treat some women in some ways.
I get you.
Now because of how they treat the guy, and maybe they don't even see how the parents they behave.
I have to say this to back with you. They talk up. My in-laws have been very supportive, fantastic.
Seriously, it matters.
And it goes a long way to determine how I treat their daughter.
Yeah.
Because the kind of love I get from my mother-in-law, most especially when it comes to my children, I know say these people, nobody say they too get like that. But every weekend, is either they send this footwear, that footwear, and at times I'll be forced to call them, okay, please.
It's okay.
Easy. I know you're a grandma, you want to take care of your boy. Easy. Say, no, if I don't buy the shoe for my son, if I don't buy for Ire, who go buy, I beg. And, these things go a long way to tell you about how you owe their, because the daughter feel offend you, but you don't go want misbehave because
of the kind of love way they get from them.
The advice way they get from them. At times, the way they call you up to check up on you. So it go dey very impossible, if not nearly impossible for you to send the girl home. Because if you want to send them home, you go the reason her parent like your own parents. The good way they do for you, it go pass waiting if you use your mouth take ridicule.
Yeah.
And but imagine say the mother-in-law, sorry my dear, the mother-in-law will be say when she come your house now.
Na bottle na she dey find.
Na bottle na thinking na your mother-in-law. Some mother-in-law, some they do am. They will come your house now. I'm serious, for real now. My friend told me.
Pray before you marry.
My friend told me, said when him wife mama come, they always happy, and they sit down for.
Because maybe she dey cause commotion between him and the wife. When
the wife mama, now he go first start with, now wow, Bumi now that if you see Bumi's new car, the husband just bought one big Jeep. The whole area scattered last week. This that. Now the guy, the bros. That my friend, he feel some guilt.
If now you know feel.
But they believe say, but as if he say you no go stop there. You go see they talk about some other people, neighbor, family. They do well. Cause they make the guy be like say no, they do well.
Obviously, what the
guy go finally transfer anger to the girl, because one day go just be like, see,
no matter how much I even could do, your parent don't go appreciate them. It is just normal. See, I of course I never marry yet, but I get people who don't marry around me. And I remember someone, my sister, they always tell me, say, do I know that she has sure. She has a good relationship with her mother-in-law. She said, as a matter of fact, if the husband wants something from his own mama, say the mother, the girl mama go call and say, Bidemi, so I say I should tell you that, I should ask you that. Same thing with my younger sister. They have this very good relationship with their husband family, and it matters a lot.
Sure.
Seriously, because we are all saying, yes, the girl get good background, blah, blah, blah. See, tendencies, they say, when she marry.
Somebody you know, I don't want to call her name, but you know where. She say, whenever she go the husband house, now she and the husband and papa, they always go drink.
Imagine.
So when they go drink, the man will call, they tell them, no be the one where we say, go come out. You know, go and enjoy
yourself.
Make all my friends say be my girlfriend. So
because they get good relationship.
Very strong one.
Now the only way
they go leave the husband for house. So now the papa and the wife,
now they go flex.
Enjoy.
You see, everything I see back to waiting when they talk about relationship. See, I was telling you off camera, I say possibilities. They say this girl go get a very good character. Like she could be genuinely good.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Very possible.
No cap. She could be a very responsible girl. But see, once in a while, bros go they use her background, they abuse her.
Yes,
because when you have little arguments and maybe the girl just flip, it is normal for human being. I mean, she's got blood running through her veins. At times you might just have some personal moment where you just react. And the only thing that comes to bros, man, do I blame you? I don't blame you. Now, after I see what you. Once in a while, you go won't use that. But
right. I think.
Okay, the letter they can put it on the screen.
I think it boils down to what you take start. Say parents make they realize say they owe their children a lot.
Yes.
Because this is the way they do, way no mean anything. Okay, nobody say make you no enjoy. Nobody say make you no
Shola,
drink.
please. Okay, should we read it?
Yeah.
All right. So my name is Martins, and the lady I want to marry is a very good girl. We have been dating for the past 4 months, and her ways are very straight. I have no reason not to trust her because she has always shown good character and discipline in all her doings. The only problem I have that is making me have a second thought on maybe or not to marry Janet is when I visited her house. Imagine, Slimmytee and Shola, her mom is just the opposite of her. To start with, she couldn't even pretend. At least first impression. Your pikin they bring man come out for the first time. She not to go the rent parent. Might just continue. Okay, so visited her house. She just kept drinking like a fish. Man, I have never seen a woman consume alcohol that much before in my entire life.
Wow.
The kind of word music. Imagine.
Even I will know she didn't even
that. Okay, so music and the word dances were nothing to show for a supposed to be mother-in-law. All right, so as if that was not enough, she started asking about my salary level and the kind of apartment I live. Man, I'm scared because there is a particular proverb that says a bad wife can be managed, but a bad in-law cannot be managed. How will my parents even feel when they eventually meet her in the nearest future? I need a sincere advice from the viewers if I should go on and marry her or I should back off. See, the truth is, it's so easy for us to say, run no for your dear life, run no, don't become a victim, but then we go marry Janet. Now, I won't just stop. So who will end up marrying Janet if every man keeps running? And it's crazy because it's now, they say our parents, and if you advise us, see, in Africa, to call your parents, say make them sit, you won't advise them, it takes a lot. Because first of all, now like say they go collect.
There is even a Yoruba proverb to that. Yoruba proverb to that says, no more. So now
in this kind of situation, please how manage it?
Even if your mama sit down open leg, you dare not tell her mommy close your leg. Never.
But if I have to say it, because the husband they come my end too. Sorry. No. Good evening.
Good evening, Slimmytee.
Good evening. Good to have you on the show. You see this one where we carry come this night?
Yeah, the thing shock. We shook very well.
Wow.
Even my 8-year-old boy said he will advise the guy to back up.
So what you go open to the innocent Janet?
You understand? But the premise I want to start on is 4 months to me is too early and too short for him to go into marriage with Janet.
Why?
Especially now finding out this. I want to ask the question. Is Janet's daddy still alive?
That we don't know. It's not written in the story.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So what influences the woman? Where is her father?
What even a single parent? You know.
Let us work with the letters.
Like, maybe not a single parenting she gets. Hello? Network.
I mean, no. So
I hope he calls back. Yeah.
So you have to call us back.
Yeah, she call us back. Because see, I was just about saying, okay, you wanted to say something about why he started the show, why I talk say for everything our parents do.
Yeah,
but they need to start realizing, say, it matter.
They get ripple effect on the children.
It is not just about them.
Okay, for instance, now, see what the bros talk. Martin talk say, even if they drink, pretend at least
for the first time. No, this one now for wedding. Shola, this one, if you not careful, should they break bottle?
I know, say, okay, when would they grow up? When would they grow up?
When
would they grow up? Even most of us would say, we grow up inside face me, I face you, and all these things. If we won't get better visitor, maybe your in-law
go package, go clear. What are you saying?
We go paint house, we go scrub everything. That means, say, we feel no get to, but you when they come,
you go
we respect you. She understand? We respect you by making sure that it doesn't mean that because we can't talk, say we no get
let him meet us the way we are. Don't let's
or even worse off.
Christy.
Yes.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
How are you doing? Good evening, dear.
I'm doing great.
Good to have you on the show. So,
please, I want to contribute to the program.
Oh, yeah, now.
Yeah, I'm advising that boy, as far as his leg can carry him, please, he should run.
Why?
Because there is no doubt that the trait that the mother is having, definitely the girl must have it.
What if she does it?
But we've seen some ladies who retrain themselves. Yes, who retrain themselves.
You said?
We've seen some ladies who say they've been retrained themselves and they come out a better person. Even from a black pot, white part will come out.
Back to her. The mother gets back to her. She must have that trait.
See, possibilities they say she not be the only child, really. And other children if don't carry that. I don't want to come to that school of thought, say she must. Do you get?
Okay, for instance now, I started reading the story from the beginning. The guy said it's only 4 months they spend. What can he know within 4 months that they spend?
Okay, now let me answer that question. See,
the guy is yet to know the girl. He's yet to know her.
Christy.
So he doesn't even know the girl.
Okay, let me tell you something. I don't know whether it was today we had that discussion or yesterday. What we talked about. I think it was today.
How long should people?
Yes, date? And I remember say one of our callers been telling me, Shola, say him and his wife everything was within the space of 3 months. I remember Nu also called at a time when Chief was not around. We've had that discussion one time like that. Nu said, I think either a year or a year and few months, cutting, meeting, marriage, everything happened.
This same Nu?
Yes. So we've had situations where we say, like the guy that said he married in the space of 3 months and he's enjoying his marriage. I mean, he's always hyping.
For 4 or 5 years and nothing
happened. So for me, I think it is not about, because marriage is not just a day. I mean, they tell you get marriage is forever, wedding is a day.
Sure.
Do you understand? So it's a continuous process. So if for 3 months you feel I know this person and I'm ready to get down with this person, I would learn the rest for inside marriage. Fine. And secondly, I still want to say that possibilities they say this girl might actually be
a good person.
She might actually be a good person. Not just the background where she they come from. Nine be the problem for me right about now. The fact that my mom is bad or my dad is a wizard does not make me a witch. Oh, good.
Who is back? Good evening, Nu.
Such a lover of the show.
Good evening.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, good evening again. Once again.
Okay, so we're saying.
Hello?
We are with you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we hear you. Go on.
Beautiful, beautiful. Like I started. I will let him continue to study the girl. Let him continue to study the girl and take a very drastic decision. Like if you are so much in love with the lady, you can go into that wedding with an order or an agreement that tell your mom whenever she's with us, she will not be doing this.
If not habit.
Or she will not come to us.
Unless if no be habit.
Do you understand?
No. Unless if
Because
that this
if
act no be habit. If not habit.
What did you say?
I say unless if no be habit. Do you understand?
Yes.
If it's just a one-off. But if it's part of her, they don't respect things like this. So say when you are with us, don't drink. You think they shock them like
she have to stay on her own then. If that love is that strong, and she loves her daughter, at least I have seen 1 or 2 parents that they are doing some things that their children don't like. Once they are with their children for that main time, they don't do it. Yes. They don't indulge in it.
You understand?
So if the love is strong and she can abide by God's rule, I will advise him to go into that relationship. But if you understand that this girl, I am sure if she's not doing what the mother is doing, it then means she did not support her mother either.
I'm sure she does.
But she doesn't have the power to stop her.
She doesn't have the power, you're right. She doesn't have the power, you're right.
She does not have the power to stop her. But if she's the type that wants her daughter's happiness, and the husband said, I don't like this, I don't want this, she should be able to. Do you understand?
Yeah.
She should be able. And naturally, I don't know, and I don't pray. On one basis that I would advise him to go into the wedding is the woman who cannot last long in the next 20 years. Do you understand?
That means she go soon die. It's like we praying for her death. You know, we are silently wishing that.
They want her. Do you understand?
Hey,
that's
a tough
jab.
one. That's a jab. No, when you start praying that, please die. No, thank you. See, the truth is, this woman, she get plenty baggage, because it is not just alcohol.
Like they die quick.
They die quick. She they drink. Now she they do pole dance. Now she they. Hello, Favor.
Favor, good evening. Favor, how you there? How Kogi? Favor, you there?
Favor.
Let's say Favor will try call us back. Well, as new they calculate, say, well, may they marry, may they know where the woman go soon go. This kind of people
they die quick. No matter how much you fire prayer, they are alive, they will. And see, secondly, I can't get a rethink, because I waiting to talk or waiting who called after no. Yeah. Say 4 months might actually be small. You know why it is small now for me? I didn't have issues with the month before. But I can't the reason I say indeed it may actually be small. Small in the sense that, see, if all of this baggage you don't talk about Binodi, I wouldn't have issues. But right now, for 4 months, I don't see this about the mother. I need to see your many family members. Do you understand? So don't rush yourself. Yes, let me see if it is just the mother.
Will they still all culminate into your decision, into your decision
Shola,
on her.
if there's nobody,
if she's still a good girl.
Shola, wait. They say
if
man
you
go
test her
kini
and
no
she
dey
don't
fall.
fail.
There's something people used to say that something no dey fall from what's the proverb now? Say kini ko kinjabo, like something no dey for apple tree. Like you can't get a banana on apple tree. Like if apple fall now, definitely not from apple tree, right? So if there's problem in the marriage, I want to be able to trace you to somebody. So I'm not just going to center now on your mother. At least I don't see her. I need to see the remaining baggage with your family. So in case there's problem, if mama no gets
is it possible for only you to be the only
good girl? So if imagine if she's not the only good girl. Shola, I will tell bros. There's still a problem. So first off, see, this is not knowing stage. You've still got, the truth is, it might just be pure infatuation. It might actually not be love. Because it happens like that. When you see somebody, you feel, oh, man, I like this person. You're already obsessed about the person and you just want to go down. It might actually not be love. Because at the end of the day, you get tired of the person and you won't find out, say, you be not fall in love with the person's personality. You actually fell in love with what you were seeing or what you saw. So it becomes a problem because with time, you actually get tired of that and you start wanting more. So now in situations like this now, you need to just give yourself that time. Do not be in a rush. Things on there on ground already for you to worry your mind on. The woman is a big. I mean, she. No, it on ground. Shola, she not just get one. Don't be just say she dey drink alone, man. She's got a lot.
The word dance.
Dance and then asking about my salary, investment.
Favor, good evening.
Good evening.
How you doing?
I'm fine, oh.
How Kogi?
Kogi is fine.
Nah, local Jabi Okene or where they come from? Ajakuta. Nice one.
Okay, so what do you think, Favor?
What I think about this is that love is strong. If the man is thinking of what the mother-in-law is doing, I don't think he'll get married to the lady.
But does he not have right to think about it?
Yes, he has the right to think about it, but you know, when you get married to a lady, when he comes to your house, we men have this ego that this is what I want in my marriage. This is how things are supposed to be done. You should not use the mother-in-law's own to judge the lady. Just as this is already, you said the lady is a nice person, is a good woman, and they have been dating for a long. So since they have been dating and they know their stuff. So it's good. The advice for me, the advice I was going to give them is that they should go ahead with the marriage. Because it's both of them that will leave, not the mother-in-law.
It's all of them go leave. But you see how some
both of them, that's the husband and wife that will stay together, not the mother-in-law with them. Since the mother-in-law is not living with them, I don't think that should be the problem. You just coming to visit and go back.
Okay. That's your opinion, which is fine.
That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. So if I hear you have a favor, make Martins continue with Janet. Because then two of them go start a new life, and the woman no go dey come every time.
So the time when she comes, she can do a pole dance and drink like there's no tomorrow.
Climb table dance.
Climb table, and then when you shacks, now you know I do not have issues with. It's fine for you to do they even have the right to start asking my guy? I think my parents should ask me.
God help.
No, I think my parents should ask me, right?
God help Janet. If why the mama come, Martin's mama said they around.
Na face off.
She can't dance that kind of dance.
Na face off.
Or climb table.
Shola na face. She go climb, man. Now they tell you say this is not part of her. You get some mama will be say, Shola, you don't go party before you see them, you say, this one ajay, this one now they rule their time. Because first of their they different.
Their
makeup na standard. Third, Shola, then they know when they enter party. Na man them be.
They go even let you know, say they have sense of arrival.
You will be single girl, wake on the party if you are not careful, because they are coming to. So for mothers like that, they don't bother to hide it. Even if the husband they there, they overshadow the husband. They don't even make a nose. In short, they don't carry their husband for
them and their daughter-in-law. I mean, they get son-in-law. Now then they be friends.
Before
picking no go they be there. But now, how come mommy? Oh yeah, Laura, ti wole.
Oh, Tishi Wale. Ade from ABJ. Good evening. Sorry.
How you doing, Ade?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
How about you guys?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Hello?
What do you think?
Ade?
Hello?
Ade, what should Martins do?
Hello?
Oh.
What should Martins do?
If they hear us, we they hear you. What should is gone? That's problem.
Okay, we have to go on this break. We don't hear from Favor. We don't hear from Nuhu. We don't hear from
for a couple of
Christy.
persons. You
We don't
can
hear
even,
from
you have their names.
Yeah, so we'll say a very big thank you to all those we don't call. Plus, I did we just try call us back. We just call now. Try call us back because we won't go on this shikini break. When we come back, marry me, go to continue.
Sure.
With Slimmy and
Shola.
Yes, Chuka, you don't see Chuka Raymond. Chuka Raymond, a very handsome guy. I like him, lovely t-shirt.
Yeah, I love his shirt.
Fair complexion guy and
Miriam, show interest though.
Miriam doesn't like
see what she did.
guys.
She's even doing hands
and
like
dark
this.
guys. Miriam likes us dark. Dark and tall.
Okay, Kadigbo.
Kari.
All right, so it's 28 years, and of course, location is based in Lagos. If you're interested as a lady, you're watching the show, all you need to do is just go on our page, Instagram page. Yes, his picture is there, and talk to him, tell him why it has to be. I mean, tell your market, man, as a lady you're watching.
Says my name is Chuka Raymond.
Chuka Raymond. I like guys with a bear Raymond.
Yeah,
you know.
Sure. I am 28 years
He's
old.
a businessman, so money is not the problem.
I'm telling you, I reside in Leary and I'm a businessman. I need a God-fearing lady between the ages of 22 and 27 years. She must be light-skinned. Wow. And
oh, she has to be light-skinned.
See now, Miriam.
Yeah, this is open check for you.
Huh?
Later you come and start disturbing me. I've been. Don't let me say what is in my mind.
I didn't even get pink clips more. You know, some guy.
I like the background.
Lovely background. Yeah.
So if you're watching the show and you day single and you ready to mingle, feel free to send us your pictures. You know, tell us your name, tell us your location. Just do it the way Raymond been doing on. Tell us what you want from the woman, whatever. But whether you be woman, whether you be man, as far as you are ready to get hooked on the show, and obviously get to see yourself on our screen, your profile. And yes, you select yourself. So it's not like Shola that will select or it's Slimmy that will select. I mean, you're just your, how do we say it?
Now we be your
middleman.
Yes, we be just like passage through which you connect.
You understand it now. That's what's up. So just let us know when we are good.
Joy, joy, joy. Joy in the Lord and forevermore. Joy, how you there? How Lagos?
Hi, good evening.
What part of Lagos are you coming from?
Lagos is big.
I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Oh,
Ikorodu, Ekoni. How far?
I'm good.
So, Joy, you are married. Are you married or you are single?
Yeah, I'm married. Happily married.
Oh, happily married. That's
that.
a prayer, my sister, to be happy and be married. It's fine. So now this bros, we want him to also be your shoes. Do you think is on the right track or make a retract or retrace in steps? What do you think?
Yeah, I think courtship for 4 months is enough for the guy to understand the girl.
How many months will I take court before you marry your guy?
I didn't cut up to 3 months.
Oh wow.
I met my husband in October and we married in January.
Wow.
Whoa,
really?
Wow. Woo.
How long have you guys been married?
So now I'm 7 years in marriage.
Ma, you see what they talk?
That one restricted flow.
October, November, December. 3 months. You guys got married in January.
Yeah.
That one just like say God don't package and give say na your own take.
And like she said, she's happily married. You see?
So
what to be advice for Martins?
So my advice for him is he should go ahead and get married to the girl if he really loves him. Coming to the mother side, see, I have a friend, the same issue with her, the parents. The mother drinks a lot. So when the husband says that, my mother-in-law drinks a lot, he said to the wife, I wish you can tell your mother to amend drinking whenever she visits. And the marriage is moving happily. And the girl is living behaving like the parents. She is not drinking at all.
Yeah.
So the same thing can happen to this young lady. Maybe she may not take that character from the mom.
Right.
Right. The guy should go ahead.
Just touching. But what can we do? I mean, So the guy should go ahead and it is what it is. Thank you. You see, first of all, you just bust my head with the number of months where you and your guy.
Yes,
because
no. There's no template or approved number of months. Yeah, when I must cut for 7 months before you know yourself, or when I must cut for 2 months before you know yourself. It depends on what rocks your boat.
Yes. What rocks your boat? So there's no definite years, months, days. But as long as you feel you're convinced enough, I mean, people will tell you there's always this thing. You will be convinced in yourself that you truly want this person, to continue the journey with you. So that part, obviously, for me, I don't even get the only why I just they worry now just because of the family. Like I just need him to know you can't know everybody where they the family do, but at least know the ones where they're important. So if not only the mother and I get this command, I mean, you can always manage, she's your wife. You are not going to be with the woman forever.
Yeah.
I think the only time we should go surface for our life now, maybe when you guys are getting married, and of course when maybe she born.
Yeah.
If your mama, I don't know their tradition anyways, if your mama no day again or whoever chooses to come. So it is not like she go day inside the house with you. But then at the same time, I'll still say, okay, fine, when you have issues, who do you meet? On the norm, you're supposed to meet the mother of the girl. Mommy, your daughter is misbehaving. But now when you go report to. But I know that it can't be that bad that there'll be nobody to even talk to. James, I'm sure the girl said will get somebody.
That's the reason you say you won't even see the other siblings.
Other siblings, you get. So if the father of the girl don't date late, at least there are other family members.
Maybe the elder sister or the younger sister.
So that if all of them how their life be. So if the life get comma, I go no say, this one is a no area.
Because see, no matter how sweet marriage they be, those people too they get their own role at times.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning of marriage, what then they play. Because now later una go fit do without them. But you see at the beginning una go still need them small.
Yeah.
Maybe the wife now go need the husband. People say, come talk to your son all the time when they enter.
The other way around.
Ruth, how you doing?
Hello.
Good evening, Ruth. Now Lagos they come from?
No, not from Lagos.
I'm calling from Kogi.
Yeah,
Kogi. Now, Kene person you be?
No, Ida person I be.
Now where?
Ijo.
Ida.
Okay, Ida, yes.
Go Sabi. All right, so Ruth, what do you think? Ruth. Hello, Ruth.
What did happen now, Ruth? May we hear una voice from Ida.
I don't know what happened.
And network, right? Now, because most times when we start marriage, we believe say, me and my wife, we don't need anybody. Yes.
Yeah.
As a man, you may feel say you don't need anybody, you are in charge of that house.
So I go even say for the first 7 years, they don't want to see any family members.
But the wife, you need them. Because if you don't put your head where you're supposed to, she gonna need them to call you because
call you
now,
to order.
A marriage will just begin. When we say the friend now don't go join wagon, they enter 1:30, 2:30, you talk in, they complain, they shall give
I'm the husband of the house.
You need the husband's people to tell, see the way una son they work out, no be when he miss, they go say
they go say it's me that use him. I've killed him because of his property.
Or make the call they talk say that the wife leg no good.
Shall I see? You can't. You cannot be. You don't feel live in isolation. Whether you like or you like. You
so that's the role and importance of in-laws too.
Yes.
Because Yoruba people will talk say. Ìyàwó burúkú ṣe fẹ́, àná burúkú ò ṣe ní.
They know why they
get their own reason. Victor.
They get proverb for everything.
Yeah. So Victor. Victor from Gombe.
Yes,
good evening, how Gombe?
Fine, Gombe is fine.
Where in Gombe? Fine. Where in Gombe are you calling from?
I'm calling from the state capital.
Okay. We just want to know cities.
Yeah.
It's good.
We are touring right here in Lagos.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think, really? What do you think?
My sister, let this man run away. That is just the best thing.
But again, an innocent, beautiful, well-behaved girl.
No matter the circumstances, God has already shown him what is going to be the problem at the end of that marriage. So my advice for him is just to run away.
You should dust his shoes.
Run away.
Or if not slippers again, make dust and piante.
But we don't see situations where
run away far from the girl. Because there is no how that you can be able to escape that is that our mother.
That's true. You see, God, why things no dey balance?
This thing be as you get for me, Victor, because I dey pity the innocent girl where
really feeling for
where you train herself, where you build herself.
Because you see, like I said, it's so easy. More they try, more they no be sympathetic. I want they empathic right now. I won't put myself for
inside
a position. Do you understand?
Now.
Because the truth is, it is so easy for everybody to say, run away, run. So who go end up marry Janet? If every guy where they come, they run because of her situation. Do you understand? It's so easy. She didn't choose this life for herself. She did not. Nobody go want that kind of life for herself. But now waiting the situation where they on ground they present to her. Do you get? And like you said, it is not easy for us to call our parents. Our parents, they offend us. And they find it very hard to say sorry, which I have issues with. Because I feel whatever the case is, you guys should be able to say sorry at times, you know. But that is just the tradition in Africa, where even when they wrong you, when they hurt you, you still have to go back and tell them sorry. In a situation like this, I wish I could call her down and say, Mommy, man, don't deceive you. If nobody tell you.
But in a situation like this, I think you can. Because when it's getting out of hand.
How do I not say it? How do I present it?
It's already now affecting your own life because...
it's already affecting our life. Everyone will keep running. It takes the grace and a man
sorry.
I don't know.
Sorry gets positive and negative. There's sorry, there's sorry. There's a way you say, Mommy.
So now, man, say, okay, Mommy, let's talk. Mommy, you say, see, I don't be small picking again. No. People are coming, they are going. See,
have you asked yourself why they are going?
I still have my reservation.
Some women will answer like, they want to go.
Which I want to. For a woman like, you should not get this plenty baggy. We shouldn't just focus on the alcohol. This is a post. I don't want to call her a stripper, but a woman that dances. Which kind of woman go even they give some kind? Imagine my mother now put down the gbese in front of my guy. I don't even get. She maybe on wedding day, mom they do all the gbese, okay, gbese. But imagine say for the first time my boyfriend they come my house and then he sees my mom dance, drinking, do. The boy look like, okay, maybe see na jai. And then maybe mom don't dey intoxicated. You can't be say she stand up now. She don't they do.
Gbese is okay. Gbese.
She even go sabi all the trendy songs. Pass away, BP.
Say there's no how whether we like her or
not.
The boy go fear say, hey, she na this kind of house I want enter. You sure say even if I give this woman 10,000, go do am?
Which 10,000?
It be like say me no go, but yeah, time will be our friend. So most definitely we're gonna see you now again. Come Thursday next week. My submission is Martins. You don't hear from every other person, and our people talk. Say when he face you, decide. When he back you, decide.
Bam.
When he reach you, make your decision.
Yeah.
Tobacco, I just say.
Yes, so.
Tobacco, you say. So when it remain only you, make your decision.
I think somehow your conscience going to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
so I think it's all for you.
Yes,
it's just for you. Most times we try to outthink our conscience, or we know they go with. But if you really sit down to reason, you will know the truth within yourself. So don't be in a haste, like I've been talking. Give yourself the time and be convinced that you truly want this girl. With time, you go know. So do not rush yourself.
Learn to stand true with your decision.
Yes. So don't go with, don't allow your emotions now, or for the moment where you did now be cloud, waiting go share. Because the truth is, it is not about now. Marriage now future. Do you understand? You might think, oh, okay, I'm fine with this, whatever now. But
temporary arrangement.
And then later on in future, you start to regret. Say, why did I do this? I wish I did not.
If you know you can go along with this woman as your mother-in-law.
No problem.
Shikena.
But if you know.
Now to the supply her drink and the music. Shikena. But if you know you complain later, don't start it now.
Don't start what you cannot finish.
Okay, thank you very much. We love everybody, all our esteemed viewers, followers. Even Dr. Kama, where they try to call, we no enter.
I'm telling you, yes, that one is sure. We feel you. We understand. We'll see you guys next week, Thursday. But then I'll be with you for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 7 to 8. Bye.